Hey there, Cowboys fans! Brace yourselves for a potentially game-changing move that could spice up our roster this offseason. Ever heard whispers of a Super Bowl-level signing? Well, keep your ears perked because the Dallas Cowboys might just be setting the stage for a spectacular catch. A former Kansas City Chiefs proven playmaker could be donning the star soon. Don't forget to click, subscribe, and throw your support behind the team as we dive into the possibilities of this thrilling development. In the hunt for fresh talent, the Cowboys have been actively scouting to beef up our receiving core before the season kicks off. With the draft done and Zay Jones off to Arizona, our options seem to narrow until Hardman's name popped up on the radar. Mecole Hardman isn't just any receiver. He's a one-time Pro Bowler with a Super Bowl ring to prove his mettle. Drafted by the Chiefs in the second round back in 2019, Hardman has dazzled with his versatility on the field. Known as a Swiss Army knife for Kansas City, he racked up 26 receptions for 538 yards and 6 touchdowns last season, not to mention his electrifying returns on special teams. As the summer heat rises, so do the rumors of the Cowboys potentially trading Brandon Cooks. Positioned just behind CeeDee Lamb, Cooks is a valuable asset, but with salary cap considerations, a trade could be in the works. If Cooks is traded post-June 1, it could save the Cowboys $8 million against the 2024 salary cap, opening up space for a new signing. Enter Mecole Hardman. If Cooks makes his exit, Hardman could step in as a dynamic WR2. With similar skills but additional speed and a knack for making big plays, Hardman could very well enhance our offensive lineup alongside Lamb. While a stint with the Cowboys is tantalizing, Hardman could also reunite with the Chiefs or explore new horizons. The Chargers and the Ravens are in the mix too, both in need of a seasoned receiver to elevate their game. With his experience and explosive ability, Hardman would be a valuable asset to any team aiming for Super Bowl glory. Even though Dak Prescott is set to dazzle us in 2024 with his formidable skills and MVP-level play, there's a buzz around who could potentially fill his big shoes. Prescott, our star quarterback, is under a hefty contract with a cool $55 million cap hit, making any trade talks quite tricky. Moreover, he's fresh off a stellar season, landing second in the MVP race just behind Lamar Jackson. With Prescott's free agency looming in 2025, the conversation has intriguingly shifted toward a possible replacement. The spotlight? It's on Justin Fields, the dynamic former Bears quarterback who's currently backing up Russell Wilson in Pittsburgh. Imagine this: Fields, the younger and vigorous contender, might just outshine Wilson. But if he doesn't clinch the starting spot, could Dallas be his next home? Fields has the vitality and talent to potentially lead a team, and if he finds himself free from Pittsburgh, Dallas might just be on his radar next season, says KD Drummond of Cowboys Wire. The pressure cooker is on for Prescott in the upcoming season. Despite throwing for 4,516 yards and 35 touchdowns last season, the real test will be leading the Cowboys deeper into the playoffs, a feat that has been elusive with a 2-5 record in the postseason under his belt. If the Cowboys falter again in the playoffs and Prescott hits free agency, could Dallas be setting the stage for a new era? Fields is a name that stirs debate. Known for his explosive running ability but criticized for his passing, he has been a polarizing figure since his days with the Bears. Despite this, he showed marked improvement last season, rushing less but enhancing his passing game, hitting career highs in completion percentage and yards per game. The Bears' late-season surge with Fields at the helm last year threw a wrench in their quarterback plans, leading to his trade when they opted for Caleb Williams as their new number 1. Now, with Fields potentially on the market again, could the stars align for him to don a Cowboys jersey? Let's take a look at our rookie minicamp. This is where the fresh faces, both drafted and undrafted, begin their journey to secure a spot on the Dallas Cowboys' coveted 53-man roster. With practice squad members from last season and tryout hopefuls also hitting the field, the stakes are high and the energy is palpable. This season is particularly crucial for head coach Mike McCarthy, who's in the last year of his contract. After a disappointing exit on Wild Card Weekend against the Green Bay Packers, it's clear: a deep playoff run is essential if McCarthy hopes to stay. Can he steer the Cowboys to victory this time? We're all on the edge of our seats. The big news? The Cowboys have welcomed back powerhouse runner Ezekiel Elliott after losing Tony Pollard to the Tennessee Titans. Pollard's departure left big shoes to fill. But who better than Elliott, a first-round pick from 2016, to do it? With a stellar track record of 8,262 rushing yards, ranking him third in franchise history, Elliott's return is not just a strategy, it's a statement. During a lively media session post-practice, McCarthy was quizzed about having Elliott back in the mix. His response was nothing short of viral gold. He's an old-school guy. He'll go up and smack a 60-year-old man in the A and it hurts. It's those kinds of things that you just enjoy him. Not that I enjoy getting smacked in the A. Classic Elliott, right? Let's talk about the WR3 position. With the departure of Michael Gallup, who's taken his talents to Las Vegas, the scramble for the WR3 spot is on. Who will snag the coveted position by the start of the 2024 regular season? This preseason promises to be a thriller as Mike McCarthy and the coaching staff look to the young guns to step up. Many thought Jalen Tolbert was a shoo-in after last year's performance. 22 catches, an impressive 12.2 yards per grab, and 2 touchdowns. But guess what? The plot thickens with Cavante Turpin and Jalen Brooks not far behind, ready to shake things up. Turpin, already a dynamo on special teams, could see his role expand even more thanks to his knack for making big plays. And let's not overlook Brooks. In his rookie season, he caught every ball thrown his way, 6 for 6. That's the kind of reliability that turns heads. But wait, there's a new challenger entering the ring. Meet Ryan Flournoy, our 6th-round pick from SE Missouri State. With a frame that reminds many of Dez Bryant, Flournoy is looking to carve out his niche as the next big play receiver. His journey started this weekend at the rookie minicamp, and let me tell you, the hype is real. Even with these exciting prospects, the front office keeps us guessing by eyeing additional talents. Although a recent meetup with free agent Zay Jones didn't pan out, the hunt continues. Will the likes of Michael Thomas or Hunter Renfrow join the fray? Only time will tell. Let's take a look at our linebacker lineup. With Micah Parsons and Sam Williams toggling between the defensive line and linebacker spots, the real buzz is about how this lean squad will shape up in 2024. Yes, folks, it's game time at the Star next week, and anticipation is high. Now, both Parsons and Williams usually rock their roles on the depth chart as defensive ends. But hey, these guys are versatile. They can jump into the linebacker role whenever the team needs that extra push. That leaves the Cowboys with just 8 linebackers as they gear up for OTAs. And sure, there are some big question marks, but isn't that where the excitement lies? Let's talk new blood and old hands. The Cowboys made a savvy move signing veteran linebacker Eric Kendricks before the draft. Originally eyeing San Francisco, Kendricks chose Dallas instead, thanks to his old coach Mike Zimmer from their Minnesota days. Kendricks isn't just bringing his talent, he's bringing a vibe of familiarity and a hefty dose of leadership. Last season with the Chargers, he racked up 3.5 sacks and 117 tackles in just 15 games. If he brings that heat to Dallas this season, boy, are we in for a treat. And speaking of comebacks, remember Damian Wilson? This seasoned linebacker is back after tours with Kansas City, Jacksonville, and Carolina. With a championship ring to his name, he's here not just to play, but to mentor our young guns on what it takes to go deep into the playoffs. What do you think about all the exciting possibilities this offseason? Drop your opinions and predictions below. And remember, if you love the Cowboys and want to keep receiving passionate and in-depth analysis, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and let's root together for more victories for our team. Let's show the strength of the Cowboys Nation.